Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Ruztie Christmas special. I am going to invite anybody who wants to play to come and help me build a Christmas tree. Now, who can make the best Christmas tree base? And it's not today, it is every day until Christmas. I will be streaming here every day, building a gigantic Christmas tree base. And if you want to join me, you can. It's free. All you got to do, join my server. Description is telling you all the details, how to connect, and you can come on over. Low population, by no means safe in any ways, but fun. Now, I will be streaming on and off every single day until Christmas. Sometimes short and sometimes long. But the whole objective is Christmas, because it is the most wonderful time of the year, isn't it? It is. It's a beautiful time of the year. I love it. I love Christmas. So, let's get started. I'm gonna need a lot of teas because I'm gonna need a lot of materials. So I think we're gonna start with a very small farm base. And then we're just gonna expand from there. The idea of the next 5 days, 6 days, is for everybody to come and join in. How do I change that? Dude. Hey, dude. And tell me, how do I change that? I am not an expert. Dude, YouTube keeps saying only subscriber can message, even though I'm a subscriber. Then it works like now, then it goes back to not letting me message. Let me see if I can change that. Hold on a second. Let me see what I can do. Stream settings, edit, Rust. I even forgot to put the game in here, so that's fine. Playlist, lost streams. Now, okay. Subscribers. No, who can comment? Anyone. It says comments are on. Anyone can comment, and it's got basic moderation. And then show how many viewers like the stream. Yeah, also I'll do that. It is really, I just changed the setting because I used to have subscribers only can comment, but although maybe it is, I don't know. I have changed my plan for Christmas to make this build a giant Christmas tree base stream. Yeah, but you're the only one who has that issue though, and it's because you probably write very offensive language. Like the angry person that you are. That's why you watch me, to calm down. And I appreciate that. I'm excited because I don't know what a Christmas tree base looks like. But I assume it's going to need a lot of Christmassy stuff. Whoa! What the heck? How many? Whoa, 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 whoa. A horse, a horse, a horse, a horse. Go, 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 go! Wow, sir, browser. That was crazy. I was under attack, man. No, it's not that low, and I do because it's calming down because you died to animals. Dude, I died 13 times to that alligator. 13! I mean, that has to be some sort of a record, right? It has to be. If that's not a record, then what is? Can I just like sort of like, you got T-Man Tom and you got William and everybody's famous for something, right? Can I not just be famous for being like the worst Rust player there is? It's like the more hours I get, the worse I get. It's like somebody has to take the title of the worst one, right? I'll proudly. I should get paid for that. Whoa! Scientist. I should totally get paid for that. We so agree. See, here we go. Look at this. When you think Christmas, you don't think sunny and all that shit. You think this. You think winter. How can my inventory already be full? Oh, it can. And it did. What is that up the hill? Oh, that thing up the hill there. Some sort of a thing. I don't know what that is. But I think I want to make my base right on the edge of snow. So we can have the benefits of not snow, but have the Christmassy look of snow. I don't actually know what this thing is on top of the hill, which probably means I'm really bad at this game, which we already established. So move on. I think this might be something to do with... Or maybe it requires diesel. Alright, I guess it requires diesel. Alright, well, I don't have diesel. What I do have is a beautiful, beautiful view. A lighthouse. A scientist. We need to find this perfect spot. Water treatment plant doesn't interest me that much. It doesn't interest me at all, actually. Truth be told. But look at this. Look at this. For a Christmas location? Whoa. That's a horsing. I think we make the Christmas tree in the middle of the lake and build a base here to oversee it. I think that is super special. Beautiful. Now, I better build fast before I die. I really do love Christmas, by the way. I really do. I got really nice Christmas memories. And I want to make those memories with my kids as well. You think I might just be randomly building this base? You might think that, and you're probably right. That is probably exactly what I'm doing. Now, I have to admit, I cannot stay very long right now. I have to go pick up my kids in about 45 minutes, but I will come back later, and I will play every single day, even on Christmas. Although maybe on Christmas Day, a little bit less. But then again, what else do you do on Christmas? What else is there to do? Except play Rust. All right. I'm excited about this wipe so much, so much. Now, I started off on C main yesterday and today, and then I was sitting watching the Polar Express movie with my 6-year-old who's sick. And then I realized, like, why? Why am I doing that? Why not just do what I want to do? Like, I got nothing to prove to nobody, except to myself, clearly. I got nothing to prove, man. I should just enjoy the game. Right? Am I right or am I right? Or am I right? I'm gonna send a picture, but it's like I take a screenshot and it disappears. I don't know what you're doing, bro. And I'm not dude, okay? I can be bro, but I cannot be dude. I don't want to be dude. Dude is like a guy that scratched your car. Dude, you scratched my car. We've been talking together for way too long to be a dude. All right, I'm happy. This base is not going to get much larger than this. It's going to be more effective than this. But I have to admit that I strongly believe that I'm getting much better at building the kind of bases that I want, thanks to everybody constantly rating me. There's such a huge benefit to being rated all the time. Like, actually, it's really wonderful. Yeah, I'm still not a big fan of this, of the jump ups. Message retracted. You have message issues, my friend. All right, let's craft some tools and let's get cracking. Maybe we eat some food. Dude, we have to get our BPMs up. It's really important. How can I ever be a serious Rust tuber if my BPM is so low? The Rust viewers don't care about dudes. They care about bros. Crafting, clothing. What do I need? Cloth and low-grade fuel. I have that. I have that, bro. 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 I got that. Clothing. There we go. Okay, bro. You can never stress enough the importance of broing. Four, three, two, one. Candle head on my head. Look at this. Oh, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. Yeah, I won't hold it against you. Bro, I found metal. That's huge. I found metal. That's huge. I could just do the other way around. I have also recently learned that apparently the R word that I use is called an R word. It's a word that you can't use. It's now not called retard, but the R word. So apparently this is a thing. I don't know where these rules come from and which countries decide on this, but you know, it's a thing. I don't know any of these rules, you know. Plus, seldom, rarely do I call someone else a retard. It's mostly me. And for good reason. But now we would just use a different word. Any suggestions? Idiot? Is idiot still safe? Yeah, I do. I get it. I get it. I get it. Dude. You Americans are so sensitive. I hardly even know where Florida is. Except that I know it's got Orlando and Disneyland and cocaine, drug dealers. It is where Miami is, which has a lot of Cuban restaurants. And Tony Montana lived in Florida. So that's about all I know about Florida. Tony Montana, Scarface. Dude, so I started with, in anybody's interest, I started taking Ozempic. It's a weekly injection. I had my first injection a few days ago. And it makes you not want to eat. And it works. Like, I honestly, even just the idea of food just makes me want to puke. So that you're going to be... Okay. Homeless. Oh, no, you cannot say that anymore. You can't say homeless. It's very offensive. It's very offensive. It's person temporarily without a roof. That's the proper term. A person temporarily without a roof. Or is that also person is okay still, right? Can we still say person? Is that okay? Servers. There's servers? I thought servers would be like California. Dude. If you say California and the US, I would automatically think servers. But not necessarily Florida. Florida, I would think cocaine, dope, and those tobacco boats. Person. I think person is still acceptable, right? You can still call somebody a person, I think. It's very confusing to me what you can and cannot say. And this channel is politically correct. We never want to offend anyone, ever. So it's best if I just don't speak at all and just kill, maim, cheat, lie, and do all those things, but silently. In Rust, I mean, not in real life. Hello. So I have really good Christmas memories. Can we... Yeah, I'm not a server kind of guy. I've tried serving, but I'm too tall. I'm 6'4". So I would need like a really big surfboard, and then it basically just becomes sailing, right? So it just makes no scientific sense for me to surf. Not everybody is born a server. Dude. Hold on a second. Isn't the movie Point Break, was that California or was that in Florida? The original, not the new gay version. No. It's 2025. You now have the right not to feel offended. So we will aim to offend no one and thereby offend everyone. I mean, it's two ways you can go about it. You can offend no one, or you can be neutral and offend absolutely everyone. Or just not speak. Honestly, I think that probably is, realistically, that is the better way to go. I think not speaking is probably the 2025 meta. Did I use that word right now, meta? I want to use it so bad. Oh, I bought the Meta Quest. That is insane. The Meta Quest is crazy. I watched some POV stuff. And then I let my wife watch it. And she was just, let's call it blown away. Literally. And then for some reason, I think she prefers if I don't use the Meta Quest. Ah, the movie Point Break. Point Break, the original one, the cool one, with Bodhi. Or maybe the new one has Bodhi as well, I don't know, but the new one is like super not cool. But the original one was really cool with Keanu Reeves. When he was still just normal and not like like considered a deity or something. Deity? I don't know. I consider him a bit of a doo-doo. But yeah, dude, the Meta Quest is which one? The 1, 2, or 3? Because I bought the 2 because it has the cameras, but they're black and white. The 3 is a little bit too rich for me. I bought it secondhand. I didn't buy it new. Isn't your son like really small? Can you be my daddy? Can you buy me one? That is crazy. I bought my kids a skateboard. He's gonna love that so much. I mean, that might just be the coolest piece of technology I bought in a very long time. It's super addictive though. Yeah. Okay, yeah, exactly. The one is, I tried it, it's amazing. And the only difference with 1 and 2 is that the 2 has external cameras. So it's aware of your surroundings, so I don't walk into furniture. And then the 3 has got a lot of external cameras in full color. Mine does not have the external in full color, just black and white. But yeah, that's the kind of shit that would just make me not leave my room anymore. That's it, man. Christmas, I know. Okay, I have never been to this monument, ever. I've never been here. Are there scientists? Is there radiation? So many questions. It looks very cool, I have to admit. Okay, wow. Okay. This is not a shitty monument. What the heck? Okay, this is pretty wild. This is not a shitty monument. Damn. Oh, no, we can use these for the Christmas tree. I cannot really use this. Yeah, that's good enough for now. Oh, great. A planter. Okay. Like 2K, not just my kids though. Family in general. I know, it's crazy. It's crazy. I mean, Christmas is, well, it's Christmas, you know? It's like, you kind of have to, right? I took my kids to church. They were, my Thai daughter, it was her first time ever to experience anything like that. And then because we're not baptized, we just did the sort of like bless me father kind of thing instead of like eat the whatever you call it. It was, I mean, I've been to church plenty, obviously, my whole life as a European. Wow, did this just respawn? What is going on? That just respawned as I just walked out of it. They were very impressed with church. So that made me happy. But I did think about you, just so you know. And in a normal way. Don't get excited now. See, I knew I triggered you. Oh, you're a weird man. Nice. But I like rude people, so, you know, for me, finding you nice is not necessarily a compliment. Alright, that spawned so fast. That's crazy. Let's see if we can do that again. But if I can, I will probably just never leave here again. Okay. Never mind. Alright. Onwards and upwards. We're going home. Whoa, there's more, bro. What is this monument? Like, really, seriously. This would be like a really good starting point on a wipe day, man. What? Okay, this is legit impressive. No way. A blowpipe. My first one. I'm gonna get you back so much. Oh, you know it. You know it. Know how many times you've used that on me? I got the feeling if I fall into water, I will die. So I'm not gonna fall into water. Ah, you expected me to fall into water, right? But guess what? I did not fall into water. I'm very happy with the blowpipe. Very happy. Tell your wife not to be jealous. I thought about you in a friendly way. Alright, I haven't got started on anything yet, but I'm gonna get back to my base right now, and then I will go have to pick up my kids and be back, which I most definitely will, because I have big plans. Now we all know I'm most likely not going to survive this jungle. We all know this. That's why I go from tree to tree. But I don't really... Okay, this one I can swing around. How do you guys like my Christmas music? Isn't that like appropriate? Does that bring you in the mood? It kind of brings me in the mood for Christmas. Huh? This one does not have a jumpy thingy. Alright, let's just walk. This is a waste of time. You know, I could just... Whoop. I hear animals. What did he just say? On a first day of Christmas, he gave me pizza? Yeah, he's talking about food, bro. A partridge in a fair tree. What does that even mean? Six pieces of bacon. What? This song is weird. Again, pizza. She keep giving the dude pizza. What is up with that? Alright, let's go! What is this thing? Oh, that's where you can buy like a... Ooh. Oh, yeah, baby. We're on a steamroll here, man. You can buy shit here, right? Oh, man. That Ozempic stuff. Actually, it's Mounjaro, but, you know, who cares? It's the same thing. It makes you not super feel good. No, I don't want this. I mean, I am gonna need a lot of wood, though. Okay, that would be 40. I can make one pure. Okay. Man, can you imagine what happens right now if I walk into another alligator and I die 13 times again? I really cannot imagine I would enjoy that. So I'm starting to realize there's no minicopter spawning in forest area. I only have 14 low grade anyways, which is not enough to commandeer a mini anyways, but a mini would be lovely right now. What time is it? I keep a keen eye on the time because I want to leave here on time to pick up my kids on time. They went to a skateboard park, and my 15-year-old daughter with her boyfriend. But then again, there's a whole lot of other kids there, and I know the kid. They've been boyfriend and girlfriend for a little while, but I never talk to him because that makes me feel like I validate his existence, which I don't want to do. So my only words to him today were, if you kiss her, I will punch you in the face. Which is an odd thing to say for an old man to a 15-year-old boy. But it made me feel pretty good about myself. And my daughter actually likes it when I do shit like that, so, you know, there's that. I think it's a dad's business, you know? So I got all my kids tattooed on my body, right? Like, quite visible. So for me, it's always been like, if there's ever a boy who wants to come and pick up my daughter to take her out, it's like, yeah, you can. If you tattoo her name, you can, I would trust you enough to take her out. And until that time, you can with a chaperone, but definitely not by yourself. And now my 16-year-old also has a boyfriend, and that guy I really don't like. But that might have nothing to do with him, though. You know, that might just be me not liking the fact that I'm gonna have to be extra careful with my kids from now on. That H is like, dude, at least they communicate with me. At least they're open about it and honest. They share. Probably too much, but they share, which makes it easier for me to keep them safe. If that makes sense, like if you understand what I'm trying to say. It makes it easier to guide them. Like if they would not be honest about that shit, that would be very dangerous. Now, my boys, obviously my big boys, they all have relationships and shit, but my 13-year-old and my 6-year-old, they think girls are stupid, which is awesome, because, yeah, no opinion there, but I mean, that's a great thing, right? Keep them young as long as you can, you know. To a certain extent. I mean, my kids experienced too much life already anyway, so you can't really keep them young, but... Well, I'm taking the long way around. It's because I don't want to go through the jungle too much. What a beautiful Rust music. You hear that? Yeah, it's beautiful Christmas music. I don't really think it's beautiful, but this is a Christmas wipe, man. What do you want me to do? Okay, this works. Well, it's not a lot. We're just gonna have to make do. It's not a lot of low grade, but it is what it is. Thank God I'm a master flyer, right? At least there's that. I don't know if water treatment has those nasty rockets. I assume they don't. Alright, I'm just gonna go for it. I don't know if it does or if it doesn't. Whoa! Wrong way, bro. Alright, not too shabby, not too shabby. Yeah, I can work with this base. I can work with this base. How much time? I got 11 minutes. 11 minutes, and then I'm going to go get my kids. Now, I don't need a whole lot of stone, but I do need some. And Bearded Beast, if you come help me with the Christmas tree, promise me, no admin business. Show me your real skill. I will under no circumstances use any privileges on this server. I will not even play without streaming. Man, that medication, those shots, they really makes you nauseated a lot and not really makes you want to eat. Which is how you lose weight, I guess, but it is not easy. All right, I have to make the advent. We're on advent, right? Advent. There we go. All right, advent, craft. Oh, I need a workbench level 1. That's easy. We can craft the workbench. Workbench, metal, and wood. And then we have the advent thing, and then we get our first presents. Let's see if it's for the same for everybody, is just grenades, like it was on the other server. Oh, wait a minute. Why would I not just also take that one? I have 9 minutes. Nine minutes. Okay, workbench. Excellent. How about a hammer? And then we do the advent. What do you mean? Workbench level 1 required. This is a workbench level 1, bro. Workbench level 1. This is literally a workbench level 1. What's up, bro? Hello? Okay, that's not cool. Alright, I don't like this right now, this base color. I don't want this. I want this. It gets boring. You make everything the same color, you know? Go where? We won't go until we get some what? Alright, so now if I want to make this advent thing, craft wood and cloth. Okay, I can't make it. But why? An advent calendar. No, it doesn't work. Workbench level 1. This is a workbench level 1. I'm so frustrated. Why? I got 5 minutes. Sorry, horse. But you kind of suck. You kind of sucky horse. You're not a good horse. You're a bad horse. Minutes. Alright, that's enough. Why the heck can I not make the advent calendar? That is crazy. And not cool, and not nice, and not okay. And pretty shitty. Right? I know who that is. I know who that is. I guess I have to open the door now, even though he just shot my house. Yeah, I said we're coming now. No, I'm not busy. Do I look busy? Yeah, but we go eat, right? Why? You know what I eat today? Where is this boy? Where are you, Florida? You are the original stream sniper, you know that, right? I don't think you've ever killed me just by being good. Because I'm the GOAT. Where are you hiding? Huh? Where are you hiding? bell, jingle bell. Ah! Oh, you deserved that one. You totally deserved it. Come on. Hello, mate. This base has potential. It really does. Of course, until you mess it all up, as usual. Lots of storage, lots of workroom. It's very good. Now I have to go get my kids. See, I imagine a Christmas tree right there on that island, all lit up and beautiful. And now I gotta go.